Allie?
Good morning. I'm a little nervous today. That is my instructor. His name is Jess. It's called Boot Camp with Jess. If he can't get you into shape, I don't know anybody that can. We're going to see all about their workout in just a few minutes.
Now it's time to check in with Allie.
We sent her to boot camp this morning.
Yeah.
Shape up or ship out, Allie.
Yeah, there are classes every hour, and I just saw how the Instructor Thomas, dismissed your last class. How did you dismiss them?
We dismiss them in the military fashion. They stand in a position of attention. We ask them if they're sick or injured, if anything has happened to them during the hour, and if not, we have them excused, and we dismiss them at that time.
But you said, "Get out of my face, you disgust me."
Yeah, well, during their hell week, when we do that, pretty much they're pond scum during their 5 days.
Excellent.
So, and once we excuse them, it's a weeding out process, basically.
Absolutely. Well, this is a 30-day boot camp, and the first week you call Hell Week, and we've only doing Hell Week, and it's this guy over here in the blue. Now, I'm noticing he's wearing a vest. What exactly does that vest mean?
That represents 30 pounds. Most people in America are about 30 pounds overweight, so we improvise that with 30 pounds of weight to show people that this is what they're carrying in excess of.
Oh my gosh. So after the first week that's Hell Week, how many people wind up dropping out?
Very few. My retention is like 97%.
That is excellent. And if people don't know what the boot camp is, it's basically you're doing circuit training, and then one day a week you go out and you do like bleacher runs, that type of thing?
Right. Ladders, grass drills, low crawling, evasive maneuvers, stuff like that. Rain, sleet, or snow.
And what is your background, Jess? Because I understand you have a military background, a police background.
Yes, I have military background. I was a military police in Germany and then Colorado Springs, and then I spent 13 years in law enforcement, 5 years of that which on a SWAT team here for the state. And I've just been an athletic director pretty much all my life with local clubs, doing a boot camp in the spas and the local facilities, but it just got too aggressive and too loud, and so I had to go ahead and venture off myself.
And your boot camp is pretty much the only one of its kind in the state, and there is a waiting list at times for people to get in here, so people kind of like the pain, right?
Yeah, pain is what we are. It's like you got to get used to it, you know, it's just part of life, and people need to wake up. That's the problem, you know. They do a little bit here and there in clubs, and they're not consistent. But people need to really wake up about themselves and modify their eating habits. If they do that, they're fine. If they don't, they come here, we shock them, then they can take on.
Well, I've got to say, I went to his website. It's www.bootcampwithjess. The before and after photos are unbelievable. You have to check it out. When we come back, we're going to find out all about Hell Week. I had to bring in a piece of paper with all the food I've eaten in the last 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a good time. Yeah.
So
but you're going to see
Allie,
words you've never seen before.
I just
Yes,
wonder,
Mary?
I mean, I like working out and everything, but the people who go to him, do they like being punished? Do they like
I think
torture?
That's a little bit of it, and I think a lot of these people are probably a lot like me. They need someone to push them at the beginning, and then once they're pushed, they're going to continue it on their own. Otherwise, I'll sit at home and eat Cheetos all day, which, by the way, is on my list.
Oh,
we're gonna,
great.
yeah.
You gotta tell me how many. That's all I ask. How many were there?
How many in half a bag? Okay, good times. When we come back, I'm gonna also put on one of those vests because it's 30 pounds, and I could stand to lose 30, don't you think?
Most people can.
No, you couldn't.
Okay, I was hoping you'd say no, but thanks, Jess. Thanks for
All
staying
right,
true to form.
25.
Okay, much more coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Okay.
Bye, Allie. We talked about it earlier. Hey, Allie. How you doing this morning?
I'm nervous.
This is intense.
You're nervous,
This
yeah.
is extremely intense.
Why is he so angry?
I don't know. You know the amazing part, though? He had to open up another studio because people won't leave. Like, after they get through with the 30
kinda
days,
sad.
they sign up for another, then another, then
Wow.
another.
They
He's like, get out.
For more abuse.
I know.
Hey, Allie, our email question today is about the new James Bond movie. First of all, have you seen him in the
In that little bathing suit?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
So
I don't mind him.
Viewers, let us know about your Bond favorites, Bond girls, if this Bond's going to work, or your favorite Bond movie, I
Well,
guess.
Allie, what kind of a suit is that? That's not a Speedo, and it's not board
No,
board
it's almost
shorts.
like bicycle shorts with a belt,
But
which
they're-
I don't recommend for
yeah.
everyone.
It's
But
like
he
those
looks
boxer
great in
briefs
them.
things.
Yeah, they're like boxer
yeah.
briefs with like a weird belt situation.
I'll have to get a closer look.
I will have to investigate
Oh my
over
gosh, the guy's
and
getting yelled
over.
at.
It's a
I
good
know,
time.
he's just mean. That's like a trainer with a twisted trainer.
Yeah, they have a log on their shoulders, a big log. And that poor guy in the back has 30 pounds of weight on his vest. I'm feeling for him. Plus, Could the guy in the front be any taller? Could you make it any harder for the guy in the back? Goodness. Oh, you don't need. Oh, I think he just kind of went down a little bit.
Go. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
It's very sweet. Okay. So when we come back, we're gonna go through my eating habits for the last 3 days, and I'm gonna put on the vest and see what it's all about.
Okay.
Would you guys like to know? I've never seen any of the Bond movies, not one.
Really? You're not a fan or what?
No.
But you'll see this one.
Oh my gosh.
I heard Smash his little head.
Smash his little head. That's what
Yeah.
I heard too. Clearly, they're not talking about me. Big noggin.
Okay, Allie, we'll get you in shape here after a while.
Wow.
Thanks.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
Well, Mayor Rocky.
Got Allie.
Yay.
Hey, I've got some good scenery in here too.
I guess.
would say so.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. He's doing a little workout, some serious squats happening here. If you're just joining us, it's called Boot Camp with Jess. It's a 6-week course, 5 days a week. The first week they call Hell Week, and let me tell you, after seeing one of the guys in the other room, I understand why they call it that. But these are return people. Oh yeah, they're just like, my body's.
Any interviews this morning, Allie?
Ron, I can't imagine who you'd want to talk to. Maybe in a little bit. We're going to head over to the other room in just a few minutes and go over my eating habits with Jess. I think he has a surprise in store for me.
Is it that little tiny piece of paper?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
What's the worst, most decadent thing you've had in the last
The Cheetos?
Probably my Cheetos. Or my meatballs, or my salami and cheese. So,
quite the
quite possibly my Greek omelet or my 4 pieces of bacon. Not quite sure. Holy! Oh my gosh, I'm a cow. So when we come back, more.
I have to say, you look pretty good, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's because I work out.
We're all laughing a little too hard.
Funny.
Okay.
Not that funny.
We'll check back in a little bit, Allie.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll look forward to talking with some of the recruits, too.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sure you do.
Thanks, Allie.
All right, okay, let's head back to Allie this morning for a little
Yeah.
boot camp.
Yeah, it's called Boot Camp with Jess, and this is Instructor Thomas. And I'm not allowed to call you Jess. I have to call you Instructor Thomas.
Instructor Thomas would be great.
Okay. All right. Now you told me to bring in the last 3 days of my eating habits.
Exactly.
So.
And that's what we do with new PTs when they fall in, when they report for duty. What we
Okay.
do is you have them falling on this red line.
Okay.
So you fall in a position of attention. That is, your heels are together, toes are directly on the red line. Your shoulders are back,
Okay.
your hands are right to your side. Obviously, you can't do that with your mic. And then you look forward. In fact, you cannot eyeball me for the next 5 days. If you eyeball me, I will punish you. Nothing moved. And then I grab my vest.
What does eyeball mean? Just look at him? I'm not sure what that means. Okay. He's grabbing something heavy. I'm not going to eyeball him. Instructor Thomas, I'm not going to look at you.
Don't eyeball me!
What does eyeball you mean?
That means do not look at me. If you
Okay.
look at me or anywhere near me, I will drop you.
Okay.
Yeah, but your position of attention, so your eyeballs must be forward at all times. At all times.
What if you walk in front of me?
You don't look at my
Okay,
we don't
okay.
eyeball each other, in other
Okay.
words. Okay, we don the vest on.
Is Jeremy going?
And I tell you, if you
With
get
me?
sick, nauseous, or injured, I need to know about it immediately. Arms up! We secure your vest.
This.
30 pounds.
That's how much
and
my
that's
butt
30
weighs.
pounds, Instructor Thomas. I would drop you normally without saying that at the end of your statement.
Okay.
And then we go ahead and go over your food list. Now, PT Potential McKay, you gave me your 3-day eating list. Atkins bar, way too many carbs. Drop, get down! I don't care if it's an Atkins bar or not. You get your butt down now.
It doesn't have any carbs.
I don't give a
That's
rat's
why-
butt. Get down, get down, get down.
Ow.
Shame on you,
Okay.
shame on you.
Ow. Don't eyeball him. Don't eyeball him. Okay.
Don't eyeball
Why don't
me.
you go through the rest of the list there?
Omelet. Let's see, 3 pieces of bacon. Bacon? You know what bacon is? You just as well duct tape that right on your butt, Allie McKay.